Richardson, he was one of the leaders in receiving for the country. What do you see in him? What makes him so violent and threat?
Great speed. He has great speed.
And he also runs very good routes. So he's a complete receiver. They move him around.
A lot of different spots. And obviously he's their go-to guy. He's very, very good. And, I know the first two games he exploded out. I don't know what he did exactly against Oregon State. It wasn't one of his better games, but sometimes that's a function of just the offense or the defense and what's happening there.
What did Sorry, Nick, didn't mean to cut you off. What did the Beavers do to neutralize him? As you mentioned, I think he had 70 yards in that game. 48 of them came in the fourth quarter. They really held him down where the other teams couldn't.
It was interesting. I was looking to see if they were doubling him or doing anything extra. They just played their defense, and their guys played very well. Mm-hmm. I think they, from what I saw, they have a very good secondary. They have a lot of confidence in their corners. They have three really good ones, it looks like. Yeah. And their safeties are good. They just played good coverage. And because they didn't do anything different, they played quarters and man-free most of the time. Okay. Did a good job playing those things.
How does that help you decide how to play him?
It's always good to see what other people do, but we're not going to do anything different other than, we're aware who he is and where he is. We respect him. Mm-hmm. We really do, but going into it, we're not going to change too much.
You talk about Joe Walker. He had a pretty good game last week, and it seems like he's improving week over week. Can you talk a little bit about his progress?
He really played well last week, didn't he? Joe came downhill a lot on a lot of his runs, was attacking in the backfield or right near the line of scrimmage. I think when a guy, comes in as a JC player, they're really like a freshman as far as learning our language, and sometimes it's paralysis by analysis because you're slowed down because you're learning and thinking too much. Maybe eventually he's getting to the point, he's probably not there yet, to where he's not thinking as much and is able to react and read his keys. And so hopefully that continues. He certainly played very well last week. I thought he played as well as anybody in the front seven. Great job.
I know you always want to shut out your opponent, but do you value getting the younger guys' experience despite maybe letting points on the board?
Absolutely. I think that's the most important thing we do. And I'm not trying to sound like a martyr here. We're educators, we're teachers. These kids that practice all week and practice all the time, if there's an opportunity to put them in the game, it tickles my heart to allow them to get in and play some football because, particularly if I can put some of the walk-on guys that don't even get scholarships, sometimes I'll overlap a guy if I can, leapfrog a guy that plays some to put in a guy that I think deserves some playing time because, my goodness, those kids give up a lot. I have the utmost respect for anybody that can walk on at this level and do this. That's a long-winded answer, but the bottom line is, if the game's out of hand and we win, they're not going to remember 10 years from now what our stats were. They're going to be wondering what our record is. And so, I value playing those guys quite a bit. And I is a bad choice of words. We value them playing quite a bit. To me, that's more important than the score. Way more than that.
Nick, we're at the quarter pole now, and I think early in the season you talked about maybe being concerned or about your linebacking core. Maybe give them a grade how much they've improved since the beginning of the season.
We're definitely better. We've had 4 games and a good fall camp. We've improved. Grade, I'm a tough grader now. There's no extra credit. We're probably around a C+, but it's a solid C+. But it still goes down the report card as a C. If you were trying to be eligible, you don't get that extra, 2.3 or whatever it is. You just get the 2.0. So I'd say it's a solid C+ right now, and because I'm just a tough grader. But as long as we continue to improve, I'll be happy. I love the attitude of our team right now, our overall team. I love the energy that I feel from them. I just hope we continue to improve and play better and lead the country in effort. I want them to lead the country in effort and lead the country in being good people on and off the field. I know that sounds like an old guy. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want more than anything, is good guys on the field and off the field and continue to give effort. However the ball bounces and what the score is going to end up being and what our record is going to be, I can't predict that. And I know you've heard this from Mark and everybody. Let's win today and then win tonight, and then we'll worry about tomorrow. C+.